Hey guys, I wasn't really sure what to. Damn, I'm kicking shit. I wasn't really sure what to talk about. I figured I just something. I don't know. It seems like I can't think of anything to say till I turn the video on. And well, recently I was talking to some people, and they seem like all right guys, but all of a sudden I brought up flat Earth, and I think there's an issue with a lot of people is they have some sort of dictatorship of objectivity or dictatorship of like rationality and logic, I guess you could say, where uh, you just show like a sheet of paper with like some words and numbers on it to people, and they're like, well, this completely contradicts every single aspect that my senses tell me and that I've experienced in life, so this must be true. So you go flat earth, it's just like, dude, I don't even like bother arguing technical points with people anymore. I'm just like, dude, look outside. Does it look curved? Or even when you're in a plane and you look out the window, it's not even curved. Like, not at all. All the times I looked at all the videos and pictures I've seen, unless they be like, well, they took the picture with a fisheye lens on, so it must be curved like that. dude, dude, like, really, like, this whole, like, cult of objectivity really is kind of like a globe-tard mindset when you think about it. It's kind of like like moral nihilism, for example. Yeah, it's technically true in that morals aren't objective or like outside of appealing to God, or some God, which really just comes back to like a major authority figure. Even then, they could just be like, well, appeal to authority. Like, these are the type of people where they'll just rationalize themselves out of existence. It's kind of like the whole thing of like consciousness is illusory and doesn't exist, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, well, why do anything if you don't even exist? That's just something I can't rationalize. The way I kind of think, if you want to go more like philosophical ways of thinking, I'm more like, obviously I use my intellect and like logic and rationality and reason, whatever. But I also realize like I have these inborn inclinations, and you can also say emotions as well, in that I don't really need to have a rational justification for it to know that it's right. Like, for example, you can't really make an objective argument on like, oh, abusing animals is wrong. Like, how dare you put like a cat or a dog in like the rack, or like put a barbed wire collar on them. Like, you technically can't really make an objective argument against why you shouldn't do that. Which you got like the whole cringe is odd thing. But at the end of the day, like, within you, at least if you're of European descent, anyways. I mean, if you're not that genetically, you probably don't have an issue doing that stuff. But I don't need to make an argument against why we shouldn't do stuff like that, or like, I don't really say need to make an argument on why homosexuality is like wrong and we shouldn't engage in that, or I don't really need to make an argument against like I don't need an argument to justify like, hey, we probably shouldn't let foids like choose their own partners and all that, because obviously they make unfit choices for themselves and any children they may have. And just degrades the environment without around them socially, obviously. Because it kind of comes to a point with me where with these things you have to go with your gut in some ways. It's like the meme of like, you know, on the bell curve where it's like the person on the far left has like the grug take of the correct opinion, and the person behind has like a more uh coherent the words leaving me right articulate. He has like the more coherent articulate uh take on the very same like answer or thought, and then the person in the middle just has like the cringe wrong opinion. And really the whole thing with opinions is just like, well, you have a different opinion from me, so you must be wrong, you know. Oh no, I don't really take debate serious just because I see it. I have discussion, but it's just fruitless if you don't have like the same worldview. So I don't know. We don't seem in a state now to come to like some Hegelian dialect where we have a synthesis of ideas, anyways. In which you can also tell like any sort of civil discussion for the most part is basically dead if you just, like I said earlier in the video, like flat earth. You bring that up to people and it's like they want to like hang you for it. It's like y'all are the ones with the wrong opinion here. It's crazy how, I don't know if this just tells you how uh, lowly in terms of development of like the mind that normies are, or just like how skilled like the bagels and masons are in like subverting and convincing people. But like they just hand you a piece of paper that has like some numbers and some words on it or something, and they're like, wow, I literally see the exact opposite, but this must be true. Hmm, I guess we do live on a ball. Or I don't know. I don't think normies are going really to the point of saying consciousness isn't real. It's a minority of people. Uh, I don't know, like dinosaurs. Like dinosaurs are obviously like the fakest thing I've ever seen. And which I like dinosaurs look at. Like I like Jurassic Park, for example. That's a good movie, but yeah, they're obviously like different animal skeletons put together. It's like dragon bones, and then you got like the T Rex versus a dragon skull, but it's like pulling this like shriveled up creature skeleton, whatever it is, could even hold up its own weight. It's like a pit. It's like I've seen this before. At least if you've been to the ghetto enough, you know you have pit bulls where their heads are so big they can't even pick their head up. That's like what the T Rex is like. Like they can barely hold their. A T Rex wouldn't even be able to hold itself upright. When a pit bull that's on all fours can barely hold its head up because its neck's so weak. Because its head's too big. I don't know, guys. I think that's all I really had to say in this video. I figure I get something out. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all are doing well and y'all take it easy. I'll see you.